Hello, my Taurus family. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly tarot reading for you, Taurus, for May 11th through the 17th. Thank you for joining me today, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe and join me each and every day for my quick glance daily readings. Now, last week I did a quick glance at your next 6 months. Just a peek to see the potential of what might be heading your way. So if you haven't viewed those videos, take a look. Okay, so just a reminder, these are general readings. For a personalized reading, click on my website link below. So let's get started and see what your cards are indicating this week. Starting off with your first card, Taurus, your anchor card, the Nine of Wands. Okay, Taurus, this is a card that's all about perseverance. Right now, you have your guard up. You're ready for anything. Now, for most Tauruses, you've probably been through a pretty rough time lately. And the Nine of Wands card is one about gaining wisdom and strength through those type of experiences. And again, why I say this card is all about perseverance, you will emerge, Taurus. But for now, think back. What lessons did you learn that might help you at this time? You do have inner strength in reserve, and so you stand ready for whatever comes your way. Now, for some Tauruses, this card could be a warning. You might think you know what to expect, Taurus, and you do have all your defenses up, ready to protect yourself. But you do learn from experience that there's always that possibility that things will turn out differently than you expect. And sometimes people and situations surprise us. So the warning here with this card for some Tauruses is be careful of a self-fulfilling prophecy. Because sometimes when you expect the worst, that's exactly what you end up getting. Keep in mind, the law of attraction is always at work. So even in the toughest times, it's good to remain hopeful and positive. There is a message for a few Tauruses about noticing how you got to where you are through your own choices. So don't adopt the victim mentality. If you're not happy with your current situation or position, you can make a choice to change that. As we look at the card here, we see this individual. He has many wands firmly planted in the background, which represents his experience and travels. He firmly has hold of his ninth wand, and he is ready for anything that comes his way. The number 9 energy signifies completion. It is a time for looking back over what you've done and feeling very secure in your achievements. But now take that knowledge and experience and integrate it into the vision of your future. The Nine of Wands card is associated with the third chakra, which is also known as the navel chakra. Very fiery energy and a chakra of vitality, will, and determination. So when the chakra is balanced, Taurus, you will feel like your actions have an effect and that you have control over your life. You will be able to use your personal power to lead and inspire others for the highest good. Now, if this chakra is unbalanced, you don't feel empowered. You have no energy, no desire to move forward. So, Taurus, this card is indicating that through perseverance and standing your ground, you are able to hold on. The number 9 energy means you're nearly there. Taking a look at your next card, Taurus, you have the major arcana card, the Moon. And as always, just a reminder that when the major arcana cards show up, it's indicating a significant change coming your way. Now, first, there's a couple of things that this card showing up could actually mean. First, that you don't have all the answers yet that you're wanting. And second, your instincts and gut feelings, your intuition, will be very high this week. The moon is the card of darkness, illusion, and the unconscious. This is indicating that this is the time to pay attention to your intuition and dreams, Taurus. What are your deepest feelings telling you about the current situation? And what are you most afraid of right now? Usually with the moon, there is definitely something hidden. You could possibly be hiding something from others, or someone could be hiding something from you. And this can create a feeling of confusion. So the moon card showing up advises us to go within, to seek better understanding before taking any action. Now, the moon is especially an indication of changes coming forth because it represents natural cycles. And the number 18 of the moon card reduces down to 9, and 9 signifies completion. So this is the time to look back over what has been done, and then once again, feeling secure to move forward. Now, taking a look at your next card, Taurus, you have the major arcana card, the Star. Now, this is interesting that your Star card is showing up here after your Moon card, because in the Fool's Journey, the Star card comes before the Moon card. So the guides wanted you to get the message behind the Moon card first before you moved on to the Star card. Now, this card turns up when you're getting protection from your angels and guides. It is a card of hope and optimism. And in the Fool's Journey, the Star card follows the destruction of the tower, and it brings optimism for a fresh start. So anytime it shows up in a reading, have trust in the constantly changing nature of the universe. It is indicating after the darkest hour comes the dawn of the new day. So it seems to fit now that it is showing up after the moon. You have things hidden, and now you've got the hope of the new day. But the Star card also indicates, Taurus, that you are on a healing path. So be sure to nurture both physical and spiritual aspects of your life. Do what needs to be done practically, but at the same time visualizing your future. Now, this could also indicate that someone in your life needs healing at this time. And the Star card showing up is telling you that optimism and nurturing are required at this time. So this major arcana card is a card of hope, peace, and renewal. This card does give a very specific message to some Taurus as to pay attention to the cosmos, meaning pay attention to the universe and what it's trying to tell you, Taurus. Now, your 3-card spread actually ends up to number 44. And this is a special number, Taurus, because it indicates that your angels are helping you to achieve your goals. This is a sign that they're very close to you and giving you the strength and energy to tackle any obstacles. The 44 number symbolizes balance, achievement, and self-discipline. Now, your next card, Taurus, is your overall energy card for the entire reading. And you have the major arcana card, Justice. So, Taurus, now your spread is revealing. You have 3 major arcana cards showing up in your reading this week. That's a lot of change going on for you, Taurus. And the Justice card is your driving energy for the reading. And this represents having the need for balance in your life, Taurus. So the Justice card is telling you that everything will fall into place just as it was meant to be. But it is time to think logically and don't let your emotions overwhelm any decisions you're making this week. This card, being your overall energy, is trying to keep everything balanced. First here with your guard up with the Nine of Wands, and then feeling that you're not seeing all the answers that are needed at this time. Something is being hidden from you, Taurus. And then there is hope and renewal, but also healing energy with the Star card. And Justice is just trying to keep everything within balance for you, Taurus. So if you've been feeling out of balance, take time now to find your center. Now, I did ask your angels and guides which crystal you should be aware of and carry this week. And you received Pipestone. You have certainly had this crystal turn up for you a couple of times now, Taurus, if memory serves. So this is a crystal that involves your root chakra, your base, your foundation, and it has to do with your ancestors. Now, I feel for some of you like this is a specific calling. Your ancestors are waiting for you to start to acknowledge them. So this is a really powerful time right now for you to explore more deeply into who you really are and to find out where your family has come from. Now, for some Taurus, you may feel a strong pull to a particular culture that may not be in your current family bloodlines. So this culture may have been part of who you were in a past life, or you may have had some kind of soul link to these ancestors. So this week, pay attention to any particular cultures or belief systems that you find yourself drawn to at the present time. So this is a great time to check out like Ancestry.com to research your family lineage. Now, your angels and guides have suggested Pipestone, which is also called CATLINITE, as it is a sacred crystal in the Native American culture. It was carved into sacred pipes and used in other sacred objects. And like I said, it's associated with the root chakra, so it's used to connect with the ancestors, the Great Spirit, and to the earth. Now, your ancestors have been with you in many lifetimes, and they are calling you now to offer you strength and wisdom. So do some research. See what it is when you meditate, what calls to you. Because this is indicating to call upon them for help and guidance whenever you need to. They are here for you. That is the message. So since this was not the first time, Taurus, that you received this crystal, I do believe that is a message in itself. I leave you with the message of the cards, Taurus, but it is all within your own hands. You decide your own destiny, Taurus. Thank you for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. Love and abundance to my Taurus family.